Anya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us.
March, interrupt me.
Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But scenario, they can't be anymore.
Yikes. I was just curious.
Hey guys, I think I fixed the issue now, but we're not going to know until we proceed forward. So let's see what's going to happen.
Everwinter Monument. Photo time.
Yay.
Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Let's show them the photos once we're done. Okay, so I've got to take the picture. There you go. Done. Show the photo to Payla and Hook. Okie dokie.
Whoa, so much ice. But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt? Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomerald crystal. Geomerald! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
Jesus Christ, Hook.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Have a look. I took a photo of everyone.
A photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it! I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance number...
Shut up.
Wait, that's a nice picture! And it's crystal clear.
Yeah, Payla, shut up.
Wow, photos are awesome! Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us.
Aww.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Did we even remember to take a picture of the Stellaron for her? Because I'm pretty sure that was like one of her requests, wasn't it?
There. Didn't your parents tell you to knock before?
Hello. And Clara's here.
Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
Oh no, why was she talking
How
to Clara?
you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Let's take a photo together.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys,
My hair,
I do
Mom.
autographs for free.
Yeah, better.
Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Where is Svarog now?
Hey, here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Use the function. Okay. Right, we've got to make this one extra cute because we've got our girls here, so. Aww. Gotta love it. I honestly, Serval and Clara were probably my two favorite characters from this region.
Great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought... Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
Behave.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep
My
it.
fringe is too long. I
A
need to get it
little
cut so
farewell
bad.
from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
I have to.
I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Don Hung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels.
Why is it when anyone else calls me
If you
sister,
have
I...
time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svara.
Of course. Why is it like when Clara calls me big sister, little sister, or whatever, I'm happy, but as soon as it's
That's
anyone
enough
else, I'm a bit...
sightseeing and photo
I'm not that
taking to
old.
last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
Mood.
Not
I agree.
so fast. Last time time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with
Don't
Dong
you wanna
Hong.
chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again?
Not
I know
particularly.
I do.
Social anxiety, you know? Oh, hold on. Return to the hotel and rest with no quote-unquote surprises this time. Okay. Okay, guys, what I was trying to say at the beginning of the video before my audio cut is I have moved on to my American account. Because at the moment it is looking very probable that I will be looking at moving to the United States, which if that ends up being the case, I don't want to have all my good stuff stuck on a European account. Okay guys, right, so while we're loading into where we need to go, I'm just going to give you the disclaimer that we are basically now leveling up an American account, so if the ping is a little bit weird for the next few videos, that's because I'm still based in Europe, but if I end up moving to the United States, I'm not going to be able to server merge or server move my account. And I really want Blade and Kafka, so I decided to start this account early and just save up the wishes. You're overwhelmed by a sea of weariness. Time to go to sleep. The engine of creation. Cornelia, an eternal outer space. The gaze of the preservation. Your fragmented memory of a battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again, a female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Hi, Mommy.
Oh,
I miss
it was
Kappa.
a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No, I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sampo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
No, now you're making me
You don't
more
have to answer
sus.
that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
Good. You annoy me.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danhung.
Mimberly, March, Donghan, how was your rest? Pom Pom has completed the routine pre-departure inspection, so the Nameless is ready to move back onto the next world. Come back to the Express and you've tied up all loose ends. Oh right, you must have so many questions about the final battle with the Supreme Guardian of Belobog. Well, and I have made some simple analysis that might help shed some light on it for you. Got it? We'll start our preparations now. What has Sampo got to do with all this?
Morning. How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I have a theory, just kind of based off of that one cutscene and the fact that we heard Kafka's voice. What if Sampo is technically working for the Stellaron Hunters, so like the group that Kafka and Silverwolf are with, but he's disguised as a member of Wildfire? So he's like an undercover agent? Dunno. I dreamed about Sampo. No, do not say that. It's time we went home.
But the beds here are so nice.
Shush.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
As we should.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
I'm kind of glad we're moving on now because, like, this story has got so much potential. Like that that boss fight with Cocolia, that like was like, I didn't act it during the video, but mentally I was like so overwhelmed, like with the music and the actual you know, mechanisms of the fight, and it was really well played. So I cannot see how the game could get much better at the moment, if I'm being honest. Like when this game first came out, I was hesitant to play it because I didn't want to get into another gacha game with Genshin, because I already feel like I struggle to keep up with that. But until Fontaine has come out, I've kind of had that empty hole in my chest for gaming. And Honkai is actually, I hate to say it, at the moment, I'd have to say I prefer Honkai over Genshin. And the main reason for that is not just because I feel like they're bringing more content, like the gacha system is better, like the fact that you can get a guaranteed 5-star of one of your choosing when you get to 300 wishes is ridiculous. You can hand pick which one you want. Now, depending on how my pulls go, I will be either going for Bailu, Welt, or Bronya. But I'm like looking at these, right, and this is like so much better value for money, because in Genshin you don't have anything like that.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Thanks for interrupting me, March.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
I call Cap. Leave Geraldo safe and return to the Express.
Priorities? What do you mean?
Oh.
Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Uh-oh.
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Oh, they're arguing already.
Parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Oh, I'm gonna miss those two.
Welcome home, you three.
Ah, welcome fucking home after that long one.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Yes.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Yeah, I kind of got stabbed. Would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Give me a 5-star, please.
Get some rest on the Express. Urilo 6 was...
Oh, Urilo 6. That's how you pronounce it. Not Geraldo, however I was pronouncing
Pom-Pom
it.
is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Yeah.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is. Soon.
That's right.
I miss Kafka, man.
The nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
Oh my god, I'm getting old. Ugh. Readjust on the chair.
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Atta girl.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. That's good to hear.
Well, I mean, after being stuck in ice for God knows how
Head
long.
back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee. Whichever you like.
Coffee?
I'll head back to my room then.
Of course, Dongham fashion. It's gonna go and archive everything, I would have thought.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys.
He does.
About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Yeah, you can say that.
While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Yeah, why did she go batshit crazy?
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here.
They stayed for a few days.
Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Right, let's talk to Welt first. I don't feel like we get... Oh, never mind. We can't speak to Welt. I don't feel like we get a lot of time with Welt. Pom Pom?
Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Sorry. How's my Trailblaze level? Okay. Right. So I'm not... I didn't realize I hadn't leveled up. Right. Himiko.
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny.
Aww.
Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Where's Kafka? I'd like to talk about the battle with Kokolia.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
Okay. About the Path of Preservation.
Qlipoth the Preservation is known for their... indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks.
Makes sense.
And one particular guardian, Kokolia, abandoned the Path of Preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Qlipoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Right. I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on your Relo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
Oh. The source of Kokolia's power
is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that.
Obviously. Has to be.
What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Kokolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
Let's talk about someone else.
Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
Can Relo 6 go back to what it was like before the Stellaron?
Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely.
Aww.
I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Relo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
What happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing.
And causing another disaster.
When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Okay. Thanks for your patience, Himiko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Chat with Welt. Okay, cool. We get to speak to Welt now.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel?
Like I need a
Be it
fucking
joy
5-star.
or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey.
Hmm.
Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
The fragmented and the eternal freeze. Will they disappear?
I'm afraid not.
Aww.
As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
I like speaking to Al. He's really interesting. We haven't really had a lot of time with him in the story either, so I relayed your view of the Stellaron's effects to Bronya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism.
And she had a right to know anyway.
I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
Okay guys, I'm going to ask you a quick question as well. How long are you wanting these episodes? Because I've been keeping them to around 30 minutes, and I feel like we're taking very long to get far in the story, but I do like the shorter episodes because I feel like it's easier for you guys to pinpoint certain parts of the story. If you want to see, say for example, the instance of fight with Kokolia. So if you could let me know in the comments how long you want the Honkai Star Rails videos to be, along with a poll which I'll put on the reaction channel and the gaming channel just so I get both perspectives, then I'd really appreciate that, because when editing, anytime that I'm running around or fighting, I edit that all out for you guys. So I'll look at it and think, oh great, I had a 2-hour recording session, I got a lot done. And then when I'm editing it, it doesn't actually feel like I've done much at all. That's why I kind of stuck to 30 minutes, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This mission would have been much easier if you were there.
I too wish to go with you.
Aww.
Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge.
Hopefully we'll
I've
get
been
some more time with Walt in the
what's
future.
happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done.
Thank you.
Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
That's why you're going grey, Welt. It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Okay, chat with Pom Pom and get ready for the next stage of the journey. If it isn't my favourite conductor.
We're back.
If anyone, by the way, wants to get me a plushie of Pom Pom, I will be your best friend for life.
Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Sorry.
Good to see you too.
Ignore all that mess in the background, by the way. I've been going through my stuff.
Back to the normal bracket.
Yay!
Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express.
Yes.
Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurilo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time.
Thank you.
But don't forget, next time.
Where's our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Okay.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Okay, we need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it. Thank you, conductor.
Why is the conductor getting March juice? When are we leaving?
Right away.
Oh,
To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the express has reached cruising speed.
okay. Oh, okay. 29? You kidding me? Oh, fuck me.